President Ruto understands that he cannot allow Mount Kenya to drift away from him politically, especially after the fallout with the shower, especially after the growing cost of living frustrations, especially after the perception that people in the mountain have that campaign promises have slowed or have not been fulfilled. Because 77% of people in Mount Kenya voted for the Ruto. So what he's trying to say with his visit today is that I'm still here, I've not abandoned the mountain. And this is a region that has increasingly alienated itself from him from those reasons that we have mentioned about. I think this alienation has come from several layers.
Hiyo kitu najua sometimes acha nini relax.
Kitu gani? Kwani?
Kita black. Friction. Tumetumia nimesikia ni shika chini.
Ni moto. Moto. Inaweza waka. Yezi waka.
So now there's a battle for the soul of this region. There's Uhuru, who is a key player. We cannot ignore. There's Gachagua. And then now there are those who are President Ruto's allies in that region, like by the Deputy President Kindiki, the governors or the members of parliament who support him, and then you have those younger politicians who also support him, or those who do not support him. So the question is no longer just support for William Ruto. It's more about who owns the political voice of Mount Kenya as we head into 2027 elections. And I keep remembering in February this year when President William Ruto and President Uhuru Kenyatta were in Ethiopia, where they met Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. I mentioned that a bit. But then there was a story
show you some things that make sense in my house. They make sense to me, but to other people it's like they don't make sense to them. I made such a particular decision. So to start with, my house is raised. What do I mean by that? So you can see where my foundation stone starts. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already the visible ones in 5 and kuna zingine chini like 2 or 3. So and then we have those 2. So that's one thing that don't make sense to people. And the reason why I needed my house raised is because I wanted it to be below the ground or where people will be resting during the day. Let me show you what I mean by that. You see, when I'm standing here, I'm walking right now. This is my window. Instead of the grounds being on the same level with the house here, the grounds are lower. You see, nikiwa hapa naona the grounds zikuwa chini, and the reason is because I want to be seeing over there clear views of my children, everybody coming through the gate. You can see the gate will be there, the mabati is up, so I want to see clearly somebody coming through the gate, everything happening in the compound. So that can be why I decided to raise the house. Another thing is, now that I'm talking about raising the house, I did a bit of landscaping. You can see the compound was not like that.